Welcome to Motor Masters, where we normally explore the latest innovations in cars, design, and performance. But today, we're turning our attention to a machine of a very different kind. Not built for speed or beauty, but for raw, terrifying power. This is the RS-28 Sarmat, also known as PC-28 Sarmat. Russia's most advanced intercontinental ballistic missile, a weapon so powerful, so destructive, that it's been nicknamed Satan II by NATO. In this deep dive, we'll explore its design, range, payload, development, and what makes it one of the most feared weapons in modern military history. The RS-28 Sarmat is not just a missile. It's a strategic message, a symbol of Russia's determination to maintain nuclear parity, and in some ways, superiority against any potential adversary. It was developed by Russia's Makayev Rocket Design Bureau, and it is intended to replace the aging R-36M2 Voyevoda, known by NATO as the SS-18 Satan. That's why the newer system, even more powerful, has been labeled by NATO as Satan II. This missile belongs to a class of weapons known as ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles designed to deliver nuclear warheads across the globe. But what sets the Sarmat apart is its scale, speed, and survivability. Let's start with its sheer size. The RS-28 Sarmat is over 35 meters long and weighs around 208 tons at launch. That's about the size of a 12-story building and heavier than a Boeing 747. It's propelled by a liquid-fuel rocket engine capable of lifting its enormous payload far beyond Earth's atmosphere and toward targets thousands of kilometers away. Speaking of range, the Sarmat is believed to have a maximum reach of 18,000 kilometers, making it capable of striking virtually any point on Earth, including across the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. But the real power of the Sarmat lies in what it carries. This missile can deliver 10 to 15 independently targetable nuclear warheads, or MIRVs, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. Each one of these warheads can be programmed to hit a different target at hypersonic speeds within minutes. These warheads are estimated to carry a combined payload of up to 50 megatons. That's more than 3,000 times the power of the Hiroshima bomb. To make it even harder to intercept, the missile can also carry decoys, electronic countermeasures, and maneuverable glide vehicles, all designed to confuse enemy missile defense systems. It doesn't fly a predictable path. The Sarmat can alter its trajectory mid-flight, using both traditional ballistic arcs and Lorith flight paths. To avoid early detection and maximize the chance of reaching its target, the strategic message here is clear. Missile is designed to penetrate any known missile defense shield, including systems like the U.S. ground-based mid-course defense, DoD, and even NATO's Aegis systems. With its advanced systems, the Sarmat renders many of these defense umbrellas obsolete. It's not just powerful, it's survivable, unpredictable, and extremely difficult to counter. Development of the RS-28 Sarmat began in the early 2010s with the goal of modernizing Russia's strategic nuclear forces. It's part of a broader effort by Russia to ensure that its nuclear triad, including land-based missiles, submarine-launched weapons, and strategic bombers, remains fully capable. Initial testing took place in 2018, and after several delays, Russia announced a successful full-scale test launch in April 2022. The missile flew thousands of kilometers across the country, hitting targets on the Kamchatka Peninsula with precision. Russian officials hailed the test as a major success. President Vladimir Putin personally praised the missile, calling it a unique weapon that will ensure the security of Russia for decades. In his own words, the Sarmat is capable of overcoming all modern anti-missile defenses and will make those who threaten our country think twice. But the deployment of the RS-28 Sarmat isn't just a show of strength, it's a signal of a shifting global balance. As arms control treaties like the ENF Treaty have collapsed, and relations between nuclear powers grow more strained, weapons like the Sarmat are becoming central to 21st-century deterrence strategies. Russia plans to deploy the missile in silo-based systems across its strategic missile forces, particularly in Siberia and remote northern regions. These silos are hardened and fortified to survive a first strike, ensuring that Russia retains second strike capability even in a nuclear war scenario. It's part of what's known as mutually assured destruction, a doctrine in which both sides retain the ability to destroy each other, even after suffering massive losses. The logic is chilling, but it's what has kept full-scale nuclear war off the table for more than 70 years. The Sarmat also plays into Russia's broader technological shift toward hypersonic weapons. Along with systems like the avant-garde glide vehicle, the Kinzhal missile, and the Sirkin anti-ship system. Together, these platforms form a new generation of strategic deterrence tools that combine speed, unpredictability, and overwhelming power. They're not just designed to win wars, they're designed to prevent them by making the cost of attack simply too high. But with great power comes great danger. Critics argue that the Sarmat could fuel a new arms race, prompting other countries to develop even more advanced offensive and defensive systems. There are also concerns about accidental escalation, miscommunication, or even cyber threats that could compromise command-and-control systems. As of now, only a few dozen Sarmat missiles are expected to enter service by 2030, but that's more than enough to guarantee mutual destruction. The missile is also nuclear capable from day one, and its strategic reach could directly impact global stability if deployed in large numbers. So what does this mean for the future? It's a reminder that the world still lives under the shadow of nuclear weapons, that peace is fragile, and deterrence is often based on the threat of unthinkable destruction. The RS-28 Sarmat is not a symbol of progress or prosperity. It's a symbol of survival, engineered with the sole purpose of delivering devastation so complete that no one would dare provoke it. Whether that makes the world safer or more dangerous is a question that continues to haunt policymakers, military analysts, and ordinary citizens alike. Thank you for watching this special edition of Motormasters. Normally, we celebrate machines of joy, the cars, the designs, the dreams on wheels. But today's machine reminds us that not all engineering is built for beauty. Sometimes it's built for balance, for fear, for power, and for the uneasy silence that follows. If you found this breakdown insightful, give us a like, share it with others, and subscribe for more deep dives into technology, whether on roads or in the skies. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Should such weapons even exist? Is nuclear deterrence still effective in today's world? Let us know. This is Motormasters. Stay smart, stay safe, and until next time, drive forward, but never forget what's behind us.